So hey everyone, welcome to Firewatch. You may have seen me play the initial preview build before, and you may have seen about a million other YouTubers doing it as well. It looks like everyone is covering this game, and I'm not going to be any different. And I think I'm probably missed the boat. The boat's already sailed in terms of getting any new viewers or any kind of new attention on the channel. But that's apart from the reason why I want to play this, because I was following this game for so long, and it looked so incredibly cool and directly up my alley, kind of like a walking simulator with some emotions thrown in and some story. And the reasons why I shouldn't play it is that I have shitty graphics and it's not gonna get any attention for the videos. It's gonna take a long time to make them. It's very long episodes, and the reasons why I should play them is that I'm going to enjoy this game a lot, and I hope that you guys that are going to watch this are going to enjoy it as much as me, and we're going to have a nice kind of discussion about talking about each episode and stuff like that. That's what I look forward to. That's what I hope that I should stop talking now and press new game. So you saw the preview build, it kind of just threw us in there, right? But I think going into this new game, we're going to learn more about his backstory and more about where he came from, what he's doing, and why he's there. So let's go ahead and start this, shall we? Campo Santo, some of the guys behind The Walking Dead Season 1 Telltale games. Got that to look forward to if you didn't know that already. Also the voice actor for Delilah, voice actor for Katya from The Walking Dead. Boulder, Colorado in the 70s. You see Julia. Am I supposed to click? Ah, I was. She's about your age, late 20s, laughing with well-dressed professors and grad students from nearby CU Boulder. You, Henry, are out drinking with your pals. Let's approach her. You're drunk. Let's not go with your pretty. Let's start with something familiar to her. What's your major? You slur the word major and it smells like Coors. You give an awkward smile. Evolutionary biology, she says. And I'm a professor. Cool, you reply. What's yours? She asks. She sniffs the air. Toxicology? Is that a burn? You ask. She says definitely. Worried she hurt your feelings, she asks you if you want to split a cheeseburger. 1 week later, you're Julia's boyfriend. It's as easy as that, guys. Where's my hiking backpack? Let's pick it up. Press one of these damn buttons. Oh. Hello. Well, there's my truck. So, this might be the point where I'm actually leaving. Alright, I'm going to check over here. Just because it's a video game. And we can Alright, let's go to the truck. Let's not waste any time. Let's load our gear. Why can't we put that in the front? That seems kind of dangerous to me. Oh well. You date for over a year. She drives you absolutely nuts. It's great. You move in, you share an apartment near the school with a view of the mountains. You two drink beers out of the deck. You drink beer just about everywhere. Or anywhere, rather. Life is good. Julia wants to get a dog. That's a scruffy, undersized beagle. Julia's in love. She wants to bring it with her to class. There's also an intimidating but gentle-eyed German Shepherd. Nothing bad could happen to Julia while walking this dog. It's badass. Dude, we gotta get the Shepherd. Mayhem? Come on. It's a big-ass dog. And it's a badass too. Mayhem's an excellent dog. He loves wrestling with you in the park and goes with Julia on her runs. Even though he's too big to bring to school, Julia loves him all the same. See? Told you I made the right decision. Mayhem is a friend, child, and pet, all rolled into one. Damn, I wouldn't go so far as to call it a child, it's kinda weird. It's a dog. Let's draw some lines here. 1979, you talk out of the deck, it's summer. 9:30 p.m. and the heat still radiates off the high desert. What do you think about kids, she asks. Kids? They're not very smart. or good at much. I'm saying if you and I have a couple of little idiots. Well, one day, I guess. Why rush? She looks away out towards the mountains. We have plenty of time, right? Speaks for yourself, mister. Don't worry, you're sure. You tell her she has the body of an undergrad. My always didn't get the memo, she says, laughing it off. One day, okay? Okay. One day, she says. 6 months later, you get engaged, lying in bed on a Sunday morning. Well, we've arrived in Wyoming. I think the thoroughfare trailhead is where we are. Right then. I guess we just go. It's gonna be a long hike up to our cabin, that's for sure. As we get told from the preview build. 1980. It's a Thursday night and Julia's 4 hours late. She doesn't call. You're worried and getting angrier by the minute. She walks in after you've gone to bed. She's not quite drunk, but she's clearly been having a fun time. You fight when she gets between the sheets. I would probably ignore her. You don't touch each other all night. The next day you feel guilty for being so angry and ask her about her evening. She says it was great. You hold on to a tiny pill of resentment. You make some coffee and go to work. It's not good to bottle up your feelings like this. Julia still likes to draw. She draws plants and her research. She draws all the places you go. She draws you. I would probably not flex. I would frolic like a Victoria's Secret model. Paint me like one of your French girls, Julia. Very nice. Very nice. Oh. Broke my legs. Just kidding, I didn't do that. Ah, this tree fell over. How unfortunate for it. Oh wow. That sun, man. I could do this all day, really. I could just walk back and forth here. 2 Forks, that's where we're going. 8 more miles still. Holy hell. 8 miles. 8 miles is a long way, right? Ah, but look at that sun though. I could walk 8 miles in that sunset. During the summers, you and Julia enjoy walking mayhem at night. There's a festival in town. It brings in folks from faraway places. One of them tries to mug you with a knife. Oh shit. That's not good. Mayhem runs away. Mamie move, fuck the dog! Julia yells. She gets flustered and has trouble speaking when she's stressed. You confront the attacker. Fuck, let's scare him away, dude. You reach into your pocket like you've got a gun and threatens to kill him. You manage to scare all 3 of you. He runs away. Julia has to take a different path from that day forward. You say okay. You don't want to go that way either. From then on, you walk by the river. 1984. Plans to have kids gets waylaid by work. Julia gets offered a job at Yale. Yale is in Connecticut, 2,000 miles away. It's a great job, associate department chair. She wants to move. You absolutely do not. Yeah, I'd agree if she commutes. Can't stop her from achieving her dreams and goals. What kind of person would we be? You ask her if she'll commute back and forth. You don't want to move to Connecticut. She says that'll be hard, but she'll do it for you if you don't want to move. I had a lot of words there. You tell her not to pass it up if it's what she wants. She agrees. She flies back to Boulder 3 times each semester. It's not bad. 1985. Julia is sent home from Yale on paid leave after having an episode. She lost it on a colleague for borrowing books that were important to her research. She didn't remember she had happily loaned them to him just 2 days prior. She was found crying in the stairwell. I mean, macaroni and wine. That sounds like a better solution than seeing a shrink, right? Although a shrink probably would help things. But let's go with macaroni and wine. It works. Score. You watch Dallas on TV and sleep together on the couch. Sexy. Right then, pick up our journal. Still wearing my wedding ring. Oh damn! That's me! Like a Victoria's Secret model. God, she did a good job drawing my pee-pee. Mayhem is getting older. He's got silver hair down his back and slows down at night. You and Julia walk him to the bar to see your friends and it feels like nothing's changed. Julia goes back to the university. Julia's affliction gets worse. She can't remember things in class, her research is in shambles, she drives her car to the next town over for no particular reason. Has to be brought home by the police. She's devastated. God, 1987, the year I was born, things starting to go to shit. Great. She's sent home on permanent medical leave. Oh wow. Some days you get the Julia who calls you a dope and your unborn children little idiots. Other days, you get a stranger. She pulls you into bed to make love. After 5 minutes, she goes into a panic, believing her dad is at the door. You tell her family they're crushed and begin to make trips to and from their home in Australia to visit her. For a while, her friends come by with little things to brighten the day. She gets worse. You spend your days following Julia around the house. You count the seconds between the 2 weekly visits from Daniel the nurse. He suggests that Julia could live somewhere else, somewhere with 24-hour care, a home. It sits with you for a couple months. I can do this. Whew! This is a lot more emotional than I thought it would be to start out the game, Jesus. Alright, am I going the right way here? My voice is definitely not trembling, don't know what you're talking about. Shut up. Man, I wish my graphics were better, this would look a lot cooler. But it still looks fine, it looks great. Oh! Hello! My name's Henry. Oh, for fuck's sake. Goodbye. Let's try and make a friend. It is impossibly hard. The worst is when you get mad at her, like when she tries to cook her own food. Can't do anything without her, and she can't do anything without you. When she goes to sleep, you stay up for a few hours, drinking on the deck, watching baseball in the summer, college basketball in the winter. Drinking then, too. You start going out after you put her to bed. First time you do it, you worry about her getting up and walking around while you're gone. I trust that she'll sleep like a rock. You go to the same bar at the boring end of Pearl Street. It's nice there. Over time, you tell Sheila, the bartender, everything. It's a huge weight off. You're home and in bed by 1 AM a couple nights a week. You look forward to those nights. One night you're stopped at a DUI checkpoint. You blow at point 10. You're taken to jail for the night. You consider trying to hide it, but you tell your sister-in-law, Susan. Goddamn Susan. I had to tell her. Julia's parents take the next plane from Australia. They can't believe the state your house is in. Then they tell you Julia is coming to live with them. You don't argue. You say you'll visit soon. A few weeks go by. Summer's coming and you see an ad in the paper for a job. You take it.